Hi guys, it's Hannah from Trekitt and I'm here with Harry behind the camera as usual, out in Langatic. Got the Sugarloaf behind me and it's finally winter. We've got some snow, it's ruddy freezing, so we've come out to film the Kryos jacket from Mountain Equipment. So we actually stock this in men's and women's in a couple of different colours. So if you click the link on the screen, that'll take you to the website and you can shop it there. So in this video, I'm going to take you through what it is, what it's used for, all the amazing features, what it's made of, and why we just think it's so cool. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you all about the Kryos jacket. Okay guys, just before we get on with the rest of the video, if you hit that shiny subscribe button and then hit the little bell icon, you'll get a notification every time we post a video. So the Kryos is a fully windproof, very water resistant, very warm and extremely lightweight down jacket designed for climbing and mountaineering in inhospitable conditions. So it's primarily been designed for Alpine and UK mountaineering, where lightweight, protection, warmth and freedom of movement are paramount. So it features a fully windproof and highly water resistant Gore-Tex Infinium membrane and 200 grams of superior goose down. Now I really think that this could be the perfect jacket for all UK winter mountaineering use. So the Kryos is filled with a really impressive 200 grams of 800 fill power goose down. Now down is one of the best insulators for its warmth to weight ratio, so it's a really good option for those looking for the most amount of warmth for the lowest weight possible. But the quantity of down isn't just the impressive thing. The other thing that's really impressive about this down is the quality and the sustainability. Emmy have filled the Kryos with the very best Eastern European goose down that's sourced from Western Russia. So the Kryos has a minimum down cluster content of 90%, and all those clusters are individually tested to ensure that you get a minimum of 800 fill power goose down. Now, what makes Mountain Equipment's down so special is their down codex program. Now, we're really impressed by that. Now, most brands are taking steps to be more sustainable, but Mountain Equipment have taken that one step further. So all of the waterfowl that they use in their jackets, so that's the geese and the ducks, are all byproducts of the meat industry, and you can trace your down back right to the source. So each of Mountain Equipment's down products come with a 12-digit code that's printed on the inside label of the jacket or the trousers, whatever, or the sleeping bag, whatever down product you're buying from Mountain Equipment. You can pop that code into their down codex source bit on their website, and it will tell you exactly where your down has come from, which is really impressive. Now, although the down used in this jacket is impressive, what actually makes the Kryos jacket genius is the way that they've constructed it. So the construction used in the Kryos is called firestorm construction. So firestorm construction was born out of the demands of high altitude mountaineers who had stretched their existing down jackets to the limits at about 7,000 meters. And both real world and laboratory testing was used in the development of the firestorm construction. So jackets using box wool construction were too big and bulky to climb in, and down jackets using stitch through construction were too light and airy to be fully protective. And what was needed was a completely new construction, and that's where the Firestorm was born. So in a nutshell, Firestorm construction uses different baffle sizes and constructions throughout the jacket to optimize performance. As well as that, it actually uses a new pleated baffle design, and in a second I'll turn the jacket inside out and I will show you that pleated baffle design. It then combines the newest and latest fabric technologies to give you a jacket that not only keeps you warm and protected, but that you can also move and climb in really well. Yeah, it's so not as warm this way. Let's warm it up. So here you go. This is the Firestorm construction. This is what the jacket looks like on the inside. I do not recommend wearing it like this outside because it's actually not as warm. This is not how the jacket is designed. But let's take a closer look at these pleated baffles and I'll talk you through them. So areas of the jacket which require the most warmth, so that's the chest and the back, use these new pleated baffles. Now, these ingenious pleated baffles take your standard stitch through oval shaped baffle and place a pleat on the top of the baffle itself. It adds very little extra fabric, yet allows the down to loft better and provides more warmth. So the sides, the arms and the hood, areas that require greater flexibility, breathability and less warmth, use a combination of midi and mini stitch through baffles. Now, mini baffles are placed under the arms to reduce pack size and weight, but also to prevent the down moving around and creating cold spots. Whew, that's a bit better. So then, to provide maximum protection from the elements and to trap all that really hard-earned warmth in the jacket, mountain equipment use an extra layer on the outside of the jacket. So not only does that protect you from the elements, but it also helps to trap all that warm air in the baffles, increasing the insulative properties of the whole jacket, allegedly by 20%. Mountain equipment have equipped the Kryos jacket with a lightweight yet tough, fully taped Gore-Tex Infinium membrane with a 10 denier nylon face fabric. So Gore-Tex Infinium uses an EPTFE membrane, just like in Gore-Tex hard shells, but this version is completely stripped back to focus on complete windproofness and breathability, rather than the cast iron hardiness of complete waterproofness that you would find in a Gore-Tex hard shell. So that means that it's much more breathable and lightweight, and it will protect you and in all but the worst conditions. So to be honest, it's actually almost virtually waterproof. It would take hours of torrential hard rain for any water to really get into this jacket. But where this jacket is designed to be used, torrential hard rain is not really a problem. So it also features very clever construction with no seams in the top of the shoulders and the back. So those are really high wear areas. So though with no seams, that reduces the risk of the seams failing or the jacket delaminating from rucksack straps when you're out all day. Now, to top that all off, the entire outside of the jacket is then coated with a DWR, so that's a durable water repellent coating, just to help water bead off the face of the jacket. So on the inside then, you get a super lovely and really soft, breathable nylon, and that's got a bit of a slippery feel to that. Now what that helps do is it just slides over the top of layers really easily. So let's break down the features. As usual, we will start from the top and work our way down. So let's talk about this hood. So it's fully insulated, so it keeps your head really toasty, and it's a super Alpine helmet compatible hood. So as the name suggests, it will very easily swallow a climbing helmet, but when you're not wearing a helmet, it features a few points of adjustment so that you can cinch it in and keep all of that lovely insulation really close to your head. So the points of adjustment, you've got two draw cords in the front that you can cinch down and take out all that excess volume around your face. And then in the back, you have a Velcro volume adjuster. So you can undo that, do that up a bit tighter, and what that'll do is that'll just lift the front of the hood out of your eyes a bit so that you can actually see, which is really helpful. So if you zip the jacket all the way up to the top, you get this really lovely, almost like a down-filled buff kind of effect, where the neck of the jacket sits all the way around really close into your neck. It's a really lovely feeling. Actually, if you unzip it, take a closer look inside. The Kryos has an extra down-filled baffle in the neck that just really helps to seal in all that warmth and keep out any drafts. So in the front of the jacket then, you get a two-way YKK center front zip. Now that two-way zip is really important when you're out mountaineering, because it means that you can fit this jacket over the top of a climbing harness. It's also a good bit of extra ventilation if you're moving and you start warming up. You can just open that up and dump out some excess heat. Behind the zip then, you get a little insulated baffle, and that just really helps seal out the cold spot that can be that front zip, and just really helps keep all the warmth in. So let's have a look at the pockets. Now this jacket is absolutely loaded with pockets. You almost don't need to take a bag. I'm joking, take a bag. But in the front of the jacket, you have two very chunky hand pockets, and in one of these hand pockets you'll find the stuff sack should you ever need or want to pack this down jacket away and pop it in your rucksack. So you've got two very generous hand pockets in the front, and then two really handy chest pockets in the front of the jacket as well. And if all of that storage wasn't enough, on the inside then you get these two massive dump pockets. So that's a really good place to chuck your gloves, or a lovely little flask, keep you all warm, like a little hot water bottle. So moving on to the cuffs then, you get these lovely elastication in the cuffs. You can see I'm wearing the cuffs over the top of my gloves today, and you can fit those over the top of winter mountaineering gloves as well. But what's really handy about this elastic is when you have your gloves off, the cuffs still sit snug to your wrist. Really, really great. Moving down then, you get a dual tether hem draw cord. Now, what that means, as well as sealing in all of that lovely warmth, the dual tether also means that they won't snag on ice axes like traditional looped draw cords can do. So I'm 5'1" and I'm wearing a size extra small or an 8. So this fits pretty perfectly over the top of a couple of layers. So today I've got a icebreaker merino wool base layer on underneath and a little rab nexus, just a very lightweight little fleece. And I do still have a bit of extra room underneath if I wanted to put another couple of layers on if it was getting really cold. But this would be my go-to setup for winter mountaineering anyway, just with a couple of extra layers in my pack. So the Kryos jacket is firmly designed as an outer layer thanks to that Gore-Tex Infinium membrane. So it's pretty much designed to cope with all but the very, very worst weather. And thanks to its ingenious construction and the 200 grams of goose down, you probably won't need to wear much more than what I'm wearing underneath it unless it was absolutely Baltic. So that's it, guys. That is the beautifully designed and put together Kryos jacket from Mountain Equipment. So really designed for those kind of vertical adventures in really hostile and very cold environments. This is the jacket you're gonna wanna go to. Alternatively, it also works really well as a jacket for those who are working outdoors in the winter and just need that extra protection from the elements and a bit of extra warmth. People like Harry and I've been very snug in this today. So if you love the jacket and you've liked this video and you found it really helped you out, hit that little like button, really helps us out. And don't forget to hit subscribe and the little bell icon so you get a notification whenever we post a video. You can also click the link on the screen and that will take you to our website where you can shop the Kryos jacket. And that's it from me, guys. I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Have a great winter. Bye.